What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we have a meal prep video. So I have a couple of meals that we're gonna do together. Let me tell you exactly what we're gonna do. We have 5 meals. We're gonna do a breakfast sandwich, mushroom chicken, broccoli, ground turkey, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts. We're gonna do some turkey wraps, and then we're also gonna make some snacks on the side. The trick to meal prepping is setting up all of your stations. That's the way I do it. So in this corner here, I have for my snacks, so strawberries, some Greek yogurt. I'm gonna put them in these mason jars. Then over here, these are the veggies that I'm gonna use, the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli. Sometimes we just get them in the pack. That way it's easier. You don't have to chop anything up. This is for my wraps. Then on this corner here, this is for my mushroom chicken. So I really like these Ben's packs of rice. They're really great. You just pop them in the microwave. Sometimes I just doing the rice from scratch. Sometimes it's just more work. So we really like these. And then, you know, some peppers and stuff for the ground turkey. And then I'm going to pack them up in this container. Now I did put some, and then the sweet potatoes, I forgot to put those out. Somebody told me about this trick, that it's better to get the skinnier sweet potatoes so they're easier to cut. I used to always get like the super big ones and thinking that I was just getting more for my buck when you're really not, because they weigh them. And so I got these like skinnier ones, so they're easier to chop up. So we're gonna do that. Another tip would be clean as you go. I'm horrible at doing that, but when I meal prep, I try to do as much as I can because I'm also using like the same pots over and over. My favorite thing to use is this griddle here, because I can do this, I can use this for my turkey bacon, my bread, and then I can even throw some chicken on there too. And so it's super quick and easy for me to use this. I am meal prepping for myself and my husband, so it is larger quantity of food. For the sandwiches, I'm just gonna do 2 sandwiches of each. For the egg whites, I use these container egg whites. And we're gonna put these in the oven. This is actually the first time I do it in the oven, so hopefully they come out good. It's currently 6:54, it's late. But we're gonna try to do this under 2 hours. So, and start. So I did end up doing all of the muffins. I thought that I was only going to do 2 each, but I ended up using a lot of egg whites. So I did the whole pack, and it's a good thing that I did because Brian came and ate one. Now, this is the first time that I am using egg whites like this, so I wasn't really sure how to measure it. So I think I just used 1 container of these egg whites. I get these from Costco. They're the Kirkland brand. I eat a lot of egg whites. Pretty much every single day, I'm having at least 1 cup of egg whites. So this is pretty much the most affordable way for me to purchase egg whites. It's from Costco bulk. Now they sell them in these smaller containers, so I really like it. If there's a week that maybe I'm not gonna be eating egg whites, it's not like it's a large open container there for a whole week not being used. So I really like that they come in the small one. They usually come in a pack of like 6. So yeah, now I'm seasoning my eggs. I have been very liberal with all the seasonings, pretty much just eyeballing everything. For me, basic, I always season everything: salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, and then depending on what I am having. So sometimes I'll put like some Italian seasoning or some basil, some parsley, or something of that sort. But that's pretty much it. I mixed everything up. Now, am I the only person that did not know that you're supposed to crumble up the parchment paper so that it lays on the tray easier? I was constantly fighting with the parchment paper when I was like, I would put it down, then it would move, it just would never stay. And then I saw somebody crumble it up and put it, and I was just mind blown. So, yeah, I just crumble it up. Now, I am going to start working on this turkey bacon. My favorite type of bread is Dave's Killer Bread. This brand is absolutely amazing. And for these muffins, it's about 70 calories each. So, yeah, it's perfect. It fits into my meal prep. Now, the fruits, right? If you are not washing your fruits with baking soda, start doing it. You'll see a huge difference. It's insane how dirty these fruits are. And when you just wash it with water, it doesn't do anything. It just stays on there, but the baking soda works. I did about 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, 0%. And then I am chopping up all of these strawberries. I add blue agave to it to make it sweet. Oh my gosh, it's a life changing experience. Like, it's just, if you have never tried this, please do, because you will never buy like 2% Greek yogurt or anything of like that. You 0% is what you need. You add just some agave on there, and it is chef's kiss. So oven is now ready. I popped in my egg whites, and now I'm just going to warm up my muffin. Now they were frozen because I usually keep my bread in the freezer, but we made it work. This griddle is absolutely amazing. I put everything on there. I added a little bit of cheese onto my muffins, and now my egg whites are ready. I don't know how long I put in there, to be honest, nor do I remember. I most likely put the oven at 350 degrees, and I probably left it in there for maybe 15 minutes or so. I did the test of just like looking in to see if it was done or not. I messed up and I didn't oil the parchment paper because I was having well, or at least that's what I'm thinking the issue is, because I'm having a really hard time getting it out of the pan. Another thing that I would have done differently is maybe use the muffin trays for the egg whites, so they would have just been already round. I thought I was being really cute with my little heart stencils. When you Now you're never gonna see them. So but anyways, I really did try. So I just packed up my muffins in the little sandwich bags. They're ready to go. For my ground turkey, I'm chopping up some onions, some garlic, and then the peppers. I'm gonna add all of that in there. I used to buy the already chopped up vegetables, so I used to buy the garlic and the onion and all of that, but the flavor's just not the same. So now I try to chop up as much as I can at home, and it just makes a huge difference to my food. Sometimes I will get some of like the chopped up stuff if I have a lot to do, but for meal prep, fresh is always best. Just do your best to chop up some stuff. Now, I will say for the sweet potato, it was definitely 100% true. Buy the skinnier ones. They're just a lot quicker and easier to chop up. Those are going to be a little while in the oven. For those, I just seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and some cinnamon on there, and some avocado oil. That's ready to go. Now I'm going to jump into the rest of my veggies. Some Brussels sprouts. These take a really long time to just chop up each one, but we got it done. And For the broccoli, I bought the pack where they were already cut up, and so I just tossed that in there. Now everything is just in the oven. The ground turkey is done. I'm gonna start working on these wraps. So Brian likes mayo on his wraps. I like mustard. I got this olive oil mayo. It's supposed to be like healthier and stuff, but I'm just not a mayo girl. So we're just going to divide his. We're going to put his in foil so he knows that it's his. And mine will just go in cling wrap paper. Now I kind of just played around with it. Some turkey, some lettuce, tomato. Some of them I put some peppers in there. Something basic, but something quick that we can just grab and go without having to warm up. Now it's time to clean up. Clean as you go, please clean as you go. I'm adding some bacon bites to the Brussels sprouts. I didn't have to pop it back into the oven. I just put it on there. And yeah, now it's time to assemble everything. For the ground turkey, I usually do like 1 cup of meat and then veggies. I kind of eyeball it. And then the sweet potatoes, I also just kind of eyeballed it. I didn't realize this was like a Thanksgiving dinner here. Turkey, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potato, but it was so good. After I finished packing that up, I started working on my chicken. Here goes my griddle one more time. I just throw everything in there. As for the seasoning for this, once again, regular salt, pepper, paprika, all of that good stuff. And then I started working on my mushroom sauce. I kind of winged this. I put like some mushrooms in there with some garlic, and then I put some white wine in there. I'm going to use some chicken broth and a little bit of heavy cream in there. I am just cutting up the chicken so it's easier for us to meal prep it. With meal prepping, don't try to make it complicated. You don't have to follow a recipe. Just do what you know, and I guarantee everything will come out good. Everything is pretty much done. I'm ready to pack it up. I do about 1/2 cup of rice. I eyeball my veggies and my chicken, and then I just put my mushroom sauce on there and done. That's pretty much all the meal prep. This took about an hour and 50 minutes. Definitely one of my longest ones. But let me know if you guys enjoyed it and if you guys are going to try any of these recipes. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.